All around the world, as people wake up and start their day, their first instinct is to reach for their cell phone, either checking Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, or others. It's become such a massive part of our life that it seems natural and routine. Talking amongst each other on the bus has turned into putting in our headphones and isolating ourselves from any form of communication. Social media is training our minds to compare ourselves to others rather than focusing on who we are individually and as a whole. But does anyone actually realize the massive influence social media has on our minds, or how much it alters our thoughts and behavior? The average teenager spends 8 hours on some sort of device. Out of those 8 hours, 4 of them are usually spent on social media. That's 1/6 of a day spent scrolling through feeds. This has negative effects on both our mental health and physical health, and the time can be better spent doing other things. Well, we decided to put our theory to the test. We went all around downtown and interviewed 4 adults aging from 18 to 25 and 4 teenagers varying from 14 to 17 to see how much social media influenced their lives, and the answers we received were astonishing. Our goal was to talk to as many people as we could to get unbiased information that can prove our theory and really try and show you what social media does to a person's life. Understanding how detrimental social media can be to others can help people realize that social media can be affecting you without you even realizing. So we hope throughout this documentary you ask yourself the same question and think, does social media change me?
Has social media ever influenced how you
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes, but not really.
Yes. It has.
Yeah, I think social media has influenced how I think, especially because you see a lot of models and everyone trying to become big off of it.
Has that ever put some sort of pressure on you?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I think I put a lot of pressure on myself to live up to what society puts as beautiful.
Social media pressures you because you see people that have like a model body or models and you want to be like them.
Has it caused you to harshly judge yourself?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Yes.
I think it has pressured me to dress a certain way or to even keep up to what people think are cool or trendy.
Yes.
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 Yeah, I do feel really insecure when I see, for example, people on social media with like nice bodies and bikinis. It just makes me think that to become popular, to become known, you have to look a certain way.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
No.
No.
I think I've become sad or gotten a little bit of anxiety from social media, especially with comments, because people can be very mean.
Media. Social media does not promote mental illness, at least not for me.
Probably like 6 hours.
Okay.
10 hours.
8 to 10, yeah.
No, whoa, that was a joke.
No, it's
Probably like an hour.
I'm literally being like legit,
An
like
hour.
8 to 10.
An hour.
Okay.
About 4 hours a day.
I think I spend about 4 hours and a half on social media, just talking to my friends, because that's how I communicate, and scrolling through feeds and just trying to figure my life out.
On average, I spend about 8 hours on social media.
So throughout this video, we've put a lot of emphasis on the negative effects of social media, but just like everything, there are also, many positive effects. For example, many people have made incredible businesses and built themselves lives off of social media, and they base their advertisement, their lives on social media, and they use their platforms for positivity to spread awareness or spread their brand or somehow use it in a positive way to change the world or send out a positive message. Social media is also like the starting point which branches off onto different types of fields, like you see a lot of links for like fundraisers or just charities that are all based on social media, and that's how they raise money.
So first off, how much time on average do you think you spend on social media per day?
Around 2 hours.
On average, maybe like more than 5 hours.
Maybe now.
I think I spend a lot more than I think I do. So I think I could probably spend on all forms of social media, I would say a few hours a day.
And why do you use social media?
To stay connected with my friends.
Like I personally just use it to get in contact with like my friends, like keep in touch with friends.
Yeah.
Like just keep posted on what's happening.
To connect with my friends, professional connections.
Well, in my perspective, I use it for different forms. So Classroom, we use like Google Classroom, and we use Instagram for posts for pictures, and so we use it for education purposes. But I probably do spend a lot on even the social aspect of it, like with friends and family and things like that. Yeah.
Is your main source of communication through social media?
Texting. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, WhatsApp.
Do you think social media greatly alters and affects your decision making and way of life?
From time to time, yeah.
Not really. I mean, like I know, like for some people, yeah, but me, like I'm not really like. I go on social media, but I can like live my life outside of social media.
No, I don't think so, because I feel like I'm pretty strong in my views and what my expectations are and what I want with my life. So with regards to reflecting how I feel about something, I don't think so, because I already have my thoughts already on how things should be. Yeah.
In the past,
No.
Has that ever put some sort of pressure on you?
Yeah, to look like you're always having the best life.
in the past.
No.
I think maybe if I was younger, yes. I think now as an adult, no, because like I said, I think I have my style, so to speak, and how in regards to how I want to look. I will refer to social media if I like look at a fashion outfit that I like and maybe refer to that, but it's not that I would as a negative. I don't see it as a negative form.
No.
Coordinated meeting with my friend on social media today.
Okay.
Inspired. Yeah? Was it inspired?
No, actually, I don't think so.
We spend a lot of time on our phones. This is what happens when we take them away.
I live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if there was no past. Doing it all night, all summer. Doing it the way I wanna. Yeah, I'ma dance my heart out till the dawn. But I won't be done when morning comes. Doing it all night, all summer. Gonna spend it like no other.
After going around Toronto and talking to many different people, we've collected a lot of interesting information about the effects of social media and how it's so prominent in our daily lives, such as the fact that social media has a greater impact on youth than adults, which leads to negative impacts because of the vulnerable state and age youth is at. 8 out of 10 reported feeling pressured by social media at some point in their life. However, many also reported they've connected with many friends and met many people through it. In conclusion, social media is something that can be used to our benefit as long as we limit our time spent on it. If we're using it for the right reasons, we can reduce its negative impacts.